Alright, we're just about ready to hop in. I'm just going to make a build from scratch here. That's basically the plan. So we're going with Pack Leader because that's what has actually changed gameplay-wise. Well, it has changed the most. Sentinel it was passive in terms of gameplay, and it remains passive. Obviously, if you've been paying attention, you'll know that the Lunar Storm Owl now moves with your target at a slow speed. It's much larger, and it triggers every 30 seconds instead of every 15 seconds. So not too shabby at all. Once again, not interested in power as much as just picking sort of new and interesting talents that might change gameplay, or things that I wouldn't pick on live servers. So everything is pretty much locked in for the moment. Everything that affects gameplay I'm interested in. So this is the new Call the Herd. Kill shot increases the damage enemies receive from Unipet's bleed effects by 25%. And then also Born to Kill, which is one of the new talents, which is your chance to gain death throws increased. And basically buffs this talent. And basically buffs kill shot by 25%. So way more kill shot heaviness. Let's go for that. Kill command 2 targets. Sure, let's bring the Serpent Sting in. Outland Venom, why not? Bloodseeker is just is more interesting. Ranger definitely, like with buffed kill shots, now sort of baseline. Ranger is going to be even more powerful, so let's stick with that. Let's not go for Mongoose Bite just yet, but we might go for some of it later. Wildfire Bomb 8% additional. I mean, it's synergize. Well, yeah, it'll probably synergize with the 2-piece bonus, but it's not that interesting. I guess I'll pick it, but we'll see if we can maybe spend a point elsewhere later. Hey Senimaro, have you tested the new Pack Leader animal summons? Is it like Demo Roulette? I don't no, so Demo is like where it rotates between them, right? But for BM, it's complete RNG. Or survival, I should say. Pack Leader is complete RNG what animal you get. So you can get, 2 bears in a row, or many of the same animal in a row if you're particularly lucky or unlucky, depending on what animal you get. Sikkim we probably definitely want now. It kind of sucks. I mean, it just makes it more of a gamble thing. Also now, obviously, Butchery and Flanking Strike are now mutually exclusive, so we're just going to pick Flanking Strike because we're testing single target to begin with. And let's grab the new Merciless Blow, which is just an extra bleed from Flanking Strike, which also synergizes with the extra bleed damage from Call the Herd and Born to Kill. And Frenzy Strikes is extra flanking damage and increases your attack speed, which I'm interested in. And for Butchery, it's the same as always, where it reduces the Wildfire Bomb cooldown depending on how many targets the Butchery hits. Yeah, so the main changes really concern, honestly, the Butchery Flanking Strike thing and the bleed stuff. So it's probably going to play pretty similarly, but let's try it. Wildfire Bomb cooldown reduced by 2 seconds. I mean, let's just stick with what we would normally pick for our single target talents. Let's not pick Relentless Primal Ferocity because it basically makes Kill Command always give 3 stacks a Tip of the Spear during Coordinated Assault, which is a very similar effect to what our new 4-piece bonus can do. So I don't want those to conflict. I want to get as much out of the set bonus as I can, so I'm going to pick Symbiotic Adrenaline, which is 1 minute Coordinated Assault, and triggering it grants 3 stacks of Tip of the Spear, but it does allow for our 4-piece to actually have most of its value during our cooldowns. Kill command damage increased. I mean, that will synergize a bit with our 4-piece bonus, I guess, but as we've established, it's pretty weak. And Spearhead. So this is what we're going with, I think. I know you're testing, but it's worth considering Mongoose Bite with Hawkstrider. It can allow 5-stack long 5-stack Mongoose windows. Obviously great in single target only. I mean, yeah. Let me just remind myself. Yeah, Hawkstrider is every time you summon a ball, which will happen relatively regularly, it gives you a long Mongoose free refresh. And it can also generate stacks for you. And it makes Raptor Strike potentially cleave. So yeah, this is potentially interesting. And it's very plausible that Mongoose Bite will have more of a gameplay impact. Well, it probably won't have more of a gameplay impact, but it will be more powerful. I personally thought it was kind of silly to cast Butchery on a single target. Like, it was obviously powerful because the bleed was insanely powerful, but I don't think it was especially interesting. And I'd like that if Flanking Strike now has more of a role, but at the same time, I wish that Flanking Strike was a shorter cooldown and it was a more interesting button than literally press it every 30 seconds with 1 or 2 tip stacks. Like, if Flanking Strike had a significantly shorter cooldown and had more interactions, that would be a great vehicle for them to use to make survival single target more interesting. More stuff to follow / min-max more interesting. I agree. I would like, survival is now very, very simple to play, especially on single target. But the thing is, this is what they want for survival. They say, the spec continues to have a lot of cognitive load around what buttons to press and when. To better condense Survival's rotational decision space, we're making access to Butchery and Flanking Strike mutually exclusive. So, I mean, I don't agree that Survival has a lot of cognitive load around what buttons to press and when. Survival on single target is similar in difficulty to MM, maybe even BM. On AoE, it can get a bit more involved, but that's not so much because of Flanking Strike being in your Mythic Plus build. That's for a whole bunch of other reasons, which they've done nothing about. So, alright, let's hop right into it. So, as always, we're not really interested in damage numbers. I'm mainly interested in the vibe, the feel, how it feels to no longer have to press Butchery, the extra attack speed, and its implications for potentially a Wildfire Bomb cooldown generation on single target. Those are the main things. Now, I was hoping to find... Let me just do a regular rotation test, and then we'll fix the weak aura after that. Alright, so here's the build. Waiting for my Wildfire Bomb charges to come back. And then we'll just hit the dummy for 3 minutes, see how it feels. There we go. Alright, let's hop into it. Oh, right, of course. Already I fucked it up because I've pressed Butchery as like a reflex sort of thing. All those kill shot procs feel pretty good. Oh, there goes the... yeah, so there's the proc from the set bonus. Oh, there's... Wait, was that another one? So it seems to stack up pretty quickly again. Got my 6 stacks here. And already got my CDs back. Of course, I'm running the talents that everything is synced up. Feel like I'm drowning a bit in bombs right now. I wonder how much of optimal play is just going to be pressing kill command and kill shots during your CDs, because the kill shots hit so hard now. But also, I mean, I feel like I'm not getting a fully representative picture because I'm hitting a dummy that's at low HP. Also, the random like Wildfire Bomb regens I'm getting are a little bit disconcerting. That's a new aspect of the new pack lead I gotta get used to. I mean, personally, I'm not missing Butchery in the slightest. Especially from the new pack leader, the extra Wildfire Bomb resets I'm getting. And to a lesser extent, the set bonus is giving me enough. Like, for example, there I press a kill command and bam, I'm back on 2 charges of bomb. And there I just got a set bonus proc and now I'm at 3 stacks of tip. Gotta dump all my tip before going into coordinated assault. I want to use explosive shot right before, so then we coordinated assault. We bomb, we flanking, and then we hit a spearhead. But you do have to react pretty quickly to your bomb charges coming back in this manner. Like you hit kill command and like bam, suddenly you're on 2 charges of bomb and you didn't expect it. So in general, we're getting way more bombs to press because we have talents that give us increased attack speed. And we have this talent that gives us bomb cooldown reduction whenever we auto attack. So we're getting extra bomb CDR from that. We are also getting extra bomb CDR from... I believe it's this talent in Pack Leader. Summoning a beast reduces the cooldown of Wildfire Bomb by 18 seconds, which is like giving you 1.5 charges effectively most of the time. So yeah, there are way more bombs to press in general. The general outline of the rotation is broadly very similar, however. And now I just got to think of a different opener, because obviously the existing opener I'm doing is not optimal. So I still think we bomb, but we no longer have the Butchery step. So I think you just go like... Well, I think you actually go explosive shots so that we can get potentially a reset on it from the bomb. Yeah, so explosive shot and then Wildfire Bomb. And then if we get a reset proc on the explosive shot, then we just fire it again. Then it's coordinated assault, which with my current talents is going to give me 3 stacks of tip immediately. And then I think I just go coordinated straight into spearhead. And then I do... Well, the thing is, with this talent, I also need to dump all my bombs before going into coordinated assault. So what I would do, explore raptor, bomb. Well, yeah, I guess I might as well throw the raptor in there immediately for outland venom. Let me see what you've suggested there. There's no need for the KC after the CA if you're not running Relentless Primal Ferocity. Explosive shot because you're running in from range anyway. Then raptor. Then bomb, and then if you get an explosive shot, basically then you just alternate your bombs and explosive shots until you run out. Then kill command. No, then coordinated assault, spearhead, bomb, flanking, and then you sort of just play the rotation. Okay, yeah, then you do that, and then that. Yeah, okay. I'll probably fuck it up, but let's go. Okay, there's the reset procs, and then bam. Ooh, I've run out of bombs at this point. Okay. Okay, it seems to work fine this week or setup I've got going though. And there's the double bombs. And now you can see my kill command lit up green. That means I have a 4-set proc. Feels pretty normal. Then I wait so I have one charge of bomb back before I pop my coordinated assault into spearhead, into bomb, into flanking. I want to use as many of my... So there's a situation right there where I got a 4-piece proc, but I couldn't even get rid of all my tip stacks in time, and I wasted one of the tip stacks generated by it, which felt kind of bad. But I mean, it does feel simpler not having to worry about butchery. And I love that kill command sometimes generates 2 tipped spears. Alright, once again, my cooldowns have come up, but I really want a bomb ready. So like this right now, this is a good situation. Coordinated assault, spearhead, bomb, flanking. That sort of setup works really well most of the time. Is there any love for Mongoose Bite? It does have some new synergies. It doesn't really... Like, it's still kind of a passive talent, contrary to popular belief. That's why I'm not playing with it currently. But yeah, I mean, it does have some strong synergies with Pack Leader. You can probably maintain... Oh, here we go. 4-piece proc. 3 stacks of tip from my kill command there, which felt pretty good. But yeah, survival single target. Simplified a bit. Marginally improved. 4 set bonus. Very little impact on gameplay. And objectively not really good in terms of power. Anyway, continuing with this AoE build. Let's grab something like that. Grab that. Obviously Butchery. Frenzy Strikes. Merciless Blow. Once again, to fully make use of the 4-piece bonus, I'm gonna not play with Relentless Primal Ferocity. Let's play with Fury of the Eagle. Grab those. I need a talent point for... Or would like a talent point for Outland Venom here. Okay, Outland Venom doesn't have any gameplay impact anyway, so let's just play with this. And we're keeping it to Pack Leader because it's the only one that has much of a gameplay impact. Well... It has more of an impact on feel, at least, than Sentinel does. Mostly just because you're getting extra Wildfire Bomb resets. And those are obviously kind of nice on AoE. Now, your base periodic damage is Butchery and Flanking Strike Reduction versus... It is more interesting for gameplay, but, you know, maybe this Envenom Fangs is actually pretty sick. This is basically making Serpent Stings explode. And between Ranger and stuff, Serpent Sting for survival can actually do quite respectable damage. And let's go. Oh, yeah, that was a terrible bomb that I just hit. Using the kill shot procs as I get them. I'm definitely not missing having to press flanking strike in AoE though. Always hated that. Oh, extra tip stacks from the 4-piece bonus there. But once again, they're just going into Raptor Strikes on AoE. It's really quite bad. Yeah, okay. You always need to have a bomb charge ready whenever you press Coordinated Assault. You want this talent. Another 4-piece proc, but the extra tip stack in this case is just going into another Raptor Strike, which is worthless on AoE. Then you want to keep your Fury of the Eagle for CA there. Casting them more often is more important than anything else. Like, if I was to hold this Fury of the Eagle all the way for Coordinated Assault, I would lose like half of its cooldown. But it feels broadly pretty similar, but you're getting more tip stacks, obviously. Like, I'm just drowning in tip stacks that I'm not able to easily... Well, in this case, I got kind of lucky with the procs I got. But for the most part, it's not so easy to use all the procs I'm getting. There's another 4-piece proc, so... Lots of these were bomb resets. I think I kind of like the AoE so far. I feel like I'm pressing fewer fillers overall thanks to the extra bombs I'm getting. Okay, so at least the Pack Leader kit is giving us extra wildfire bombs that we have a chance to spend these extra tip stacks with. And now I'm lagging out. The breakdown is broadly very, very similar. Merciless Blow is not even doing that much less damage than I thought it would. Because didn't they nerf its damage by half? But it's still doing like 10% of my AoE. I hope I didn't lose all my UI changes there. That would be quite upsetting, but I probably did. It's nice not to have flanking as part of it. And while the tier set article does say that the extra tip stacks that you're getting from the set bonus are mostly going into Raptors, they are also sometimes going into the extra wildfire bombs that you're generating. And yeah, having all those butcheries feels pretty good. So yeah, you get to bomb more, which I guess seems in line with the philosophy of the patch. But yeah, that's it for survival. Single target rotation streamlined a bit. I think it's a bit better. I didn't really like pressing butchery on CD personally, but it's also a little bit bland. Like, I like the fact that it's streamlined, but I don't really like that it's become so brain dead. AoE rotation feels dynamic and hectic, and like there's stuff to think about. There's clearly a skill ceiling, and it's also pretty fast paced. So AoE rotation I like quite a bit, at least with Pack Leader, which is honestly Pack Leader is what's driving a lot of what I find fun about the AoE so far. If it was Sentinel, I would lose those extra wildfire bombs, and I probably wouldn't like it quite as much.